What's up, folks? And we're back to you with another big game for your Ramona Rams. Today we face a team that everyone should be familiar with after last season, the San Marcos Rattlers, a team that Ramona shocked the world against last year with a very big upset win against one of the AFC's biggest teams. And this year, a lot of the teams are different on both sides of the ball, and I think the game's going to be a lot closer, but I think the teams are a lot more even this year. So we'll see what it looks like. And, of course, we want to see a big win and some great football tonight for your Ramona Rams. So Ramona gets a good return as they're going to start the offense off at the 36-yard line. Here's Kyron Drones, who didn't have the greatest game last week, throwing yet another pick, but did add a couple points. But just lack of red zone offense is what really led to their loss last week against Mission Viejo. Their defense showed out very, very well, which is a lot of the opposite for the San Marcos team, whose defense didn't really show up and their offense did. But nonetheless, both teams coming off a loss, and someone's got to win this week, as there's Drones who makes a 24-yard pass over to Deshaun Banks to start the game off. Great start. Drones going to hand off, only get a 1-yard gain to Bo. 2nd and 9 for the Ramona Rams. Drones 8-yard pass. He's targeting Deshaun Banks very early and often, already with 32 yards receiving. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Rams. And an easy pass over to James Hogan to get the first down. And the big difference between a lot of these teams, Ramona obviously losing a lot of their defense, but San Marcos losing their starting quarterback, their starting running back, starting D-end as well, and Bjorn. And, you know, this team's just a lot different. Identity's different, as there's Jones in the past to Ryan Williams. They are just absolutely cooking right now on offense. Yeah, a lot of differences on the San Marcos side. A team that was a juggernaut last year, looked to be a top contender, actually ended up finishing below Ramona in the playoff standings. Made it to the second round, lost, but this year it looks like more of a rebuilding year, as there's Drones going to take off. So close yet so far, so he only gets 8 yards on the run. Thought he had a little bit more gas there in order to get to the pylon and score a touchdown, but not enough. Drones going to try to get to the outside again. This time it's going to be a sack by Lucha Libre. Drones pass to James Hogan. Unfortunate that he couldn't get the first down, and it looks like Ramona. Oh, they're actually going to go for it here on 4th and 1 out in the I form. And they're just going to hand it off to the fullback as he's going to flip over and score. Looks like that's Aaron Tanking, I believe. Yep, Aaron Tanking is going to score a touchdown. That's what you like to see for Ramona after last week, failing to capitalize in the red zone after the defense made countless turnovers. They had 3 turnovers last week, and only one drive ended in a touchdown. So that's a great start for Ramona and a great drive. We'll see how San Marcos can respond after that. And here's the new quarterback for San Marcos, Ivan West. His stats, not the greatest, but he's still overcoming as he's starting off his freshman season with this new San Marcos team. We'll see what he has here on his first drive. The lefty's going to throw out to the running back, only able to get a yard. New running back going from Percy Jackson to Goat Jackson. I'm told there's no relation between the two, but still hope great things for Jackson. And there's Goat Jackson. He's going to get his first rush for 12 yards. This time he's going to go behind the line of scrimmage. Matvey Michkov with the tackle. And last year, this rivalry was pretty hectic in the chat. A lot of both sides of these teams were talking, and I expect just about the same this year, as both teams are both hungry and they both like to talk a lot of trash, especially Ivan West, who we hope can see back it up this game. As there he goes, tried to make the pass out to number 61. Couldn't haul it in, so it's going to be 4th and 7. So a quick defensive stop. And Ramona's going to come back out on offense. And the biggest thing as well was last season, the pass rush of this San Marcos team was very, very strong. As throws to Deshaun Banks has been a very strong connection. I believe he's 3 for 3 so far with 58 yards to Deshaun Banks already to start this game off. And yeah, when you lose one of your best edge rushers, one of the best edge rushers in the league who's committed now to Michigan, go Wolverines. You know, you lose a lot of your team. It's a lot difficult, as we talked about in the last weeks where Ramona, their entire defensive line transferred away. And as you can see, the pressure has not been the same from last year to this year. But hopefully San Marcos can weather the storm as they get to the pressure as they send the blitz and get an 8-yard sack. Ramona's going to try a run. Bo's going to break a couple tackles. So after the 6-yard run, Ramona's going to look to pass. Drones looks like he has nowhere to go with the football. Tries to throw it away. Doesn't get it out of bounds, but he does get it away. Doesn't take the sack. So it's going to be 4th and 12. And SM will get the ball right back. Here's the run to Goat Jackson, and Kawika-Wika's going to meet him really quickly and put a stop to that. Here's West going to start the screen. And Cinco Moore just snuffs that one out really quick. 3rd and 14 on their 8-yard line. West going to throw it over to Goat Jackson. He's not going to get enough. 4th and 7. Carter Hart there on the tackle. And a good sign for both teams is when you're both just trying to get a win and, you know, have been stuck in a rut offensively, it's good to see that your defense can still make plays as both defenses have come alive and made a stop. So after the first quarter, 7-0. Still a whole lot of game left, but Ramona is up at the current moment. So Ramona, after a 3-and-out, we'll see what they can bring to this next drive as they start with a play action. Drones is going to throw over to James Hogan. Very precise, very quick passing so far for Ramona. Not trying to take too much time and making the right reads right now for Drones. Drones going to hand off to Bo. He's going to get 7 yards. Make it 2nd and 3. There's Drones to Ryan Williams. He's going to get the first down. Bo's going to go behind the line of scrimmage. There's a tackle for loss. Only 1 yard, but and looks like a flag, more than likely going to be false start. Oh, no, I'm sorry, neutral zone infraction, which is very helpful. It's going to move them up 5 yards and make it only 2nd and 6 for Ramona. Lucha Libre with a very costly mistake. Here's Drones. He has the outside and takes the slide. With a great time to just get out of the pocket and a great block by Ryan Williams to seal off that edge. Now here's Ramona going empty. And it looks like it's just going to be a QB draw. Drones going to get 3 yards on that play. Make it 2nd and goal at the 2. And the throw to Ryan Williams, who has his first touchdown of the season. 2-yard touchdown for number 2. It looks like SM's defense is just struggling with this quick passing offense and this good throwing display we're seeing so far from Kyron Drones. Bit of a rocky couple weeks. Last week wasn't so great. IMG game was pretty good for him, actually. But last 2 weeks he's had 2 turnovers, and you don't like to see that. And he's coming out strong with 2 touchdowns in 3 drives. So great start for this Ramona offense. Now we'll see if this San Marcos offense has a response. And a member of the Ramona team, I said we're going to talk about all of our new recruits. We didn't get a chance to talk about Mr. Kajante Young. As here's Goat Jackson. He's going to take off and get just 10 yards, it looks like, on that play and get the first down. as we talked to him, we asked him who he kind of models his game after, and he said Sauce Gardner and Jalen Ramsey. Great coverage guys, and he also mentioned a very legend of a name, Paul Krause, for all of their hard-hitting prowess and ability. He said he also values having excellent man coverage and his ability to bring the ball down when it's thrown his way, which we love to see. As we saw last week from Trayvon Austin, he was an absolute ball hawk last week. As there's Jones, he's going to get the stop. Right at the line of scrimmage, it looks like. The throw by West. Beachkoff's going to get the tackle. That's number 8. A 24-yard gain for them. Ace Core Jr. couldn't keep up. Tried to make the tackle. Breaks off. Great rack. And we asked Young what is he most excited about for this new team. He said he wants to make a name for himself and show everyone why he should be number 1 corner on our team, which we'd love to see everybody want to strive for the best and hope that everybody can strive for the best. As there's Anthony Simmons who makes the 1 yard. As they get the 1 yard gain, he gets the tackle there on the run. West throw, bit dangerous, but a great catch. He's going to get a first down there, and he's starting to get the momentum going for himself in this offense. The defense looks like they send a delayed blitz, and Zavala's going to make a great catch at the 7-yard line. Great catch, way to high point and just bring it down. That's a very difficult catch. And West gets it to Sanchez at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. They're going to line up in their I form now. Goat Jackson's going to try to get to the edge. Jones is going to make the tackle. They're going to go behind the line. So now 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. So defense comes through for Ramona as San Marcos has to settle for just 3. Unfortunate, but still momentum as they will get the ball back after the half. Ramona is going to try their best with this 2 minutes to try to snuff out that momentum. They've been very well in the under 2-minute drill. Most of their games they've had to score in about a minute or less to tie or win it. So we'll see what they can do. As there's drones to Ryan Williams, him and Deshaun Banks, both 3 targets, 3 receptions. Williams has the touchdown. I believe Banks has about 58 yards. And there's drones to Hogan. Drones going to give it to Bo. He's going to get 4 yards there. Tried to go back to Hogan. broken up there. 3rd and 6. We're more than likely going to see a punt unless they can get the first down here. And it's a pick. Jordan Bolt with the interception for San Marcos. And like I said, we talked about momentum. That's a great boost. This offense now has a chance to score back-to-back. Yeah, Drones was looking for Ryan Williams. He just undercuts it. Bolt with a great play. And now that is 3 interceptions in 3 weeks for Kyron Drones. Not great. And this McAllister, he's going to break off 2 tackles, and it's going to be a foot race with Michkov. He's going to score. Quick one-play hitter right there, Kyle McAllister. Great catch. Way to break off 2 tackles. He just outruns Michkov. What a beautiful throw on the corner. DeJounte Young and couldn't see the other DB there. Trying to collide there, but wasn't enough to bring the big fella down. 14-10 is our score with 47 seconds left. They're getting some pretty good returns recently, and as they get it at the 34-yard line. Here's Drones after his interception. See if they play conservative or if he's just going to go right back to it. And he just goes right back to it. Finds his favorite target, Jaden Bowe. Clock is ticking, though. They call a timeout. A field goal here could do very big numbers, as it would help stave off any touchdown that San Marcos puts up after halftime, if they do. There's Drones to Williams on the out route. Beautiful throw. Way to toe tap and keep it. And they're going to review and see if he did keep his feet in bounds. Looks clean to me. See the 1 foot down, and then he just drags the other. Yeah, looks like textbook catch right there. And the booth does review and agree. So 2nd and inches for Ramona with 1 timeout left on the clock. And they're going to use it at the 40-yard line. 26 seconds to go. Drones hit as he threw it. Was trying to look at Hogan there, but inaccurate pass. Still stops the clock, so we have 23 seconds left. Almost picked off again as it was off the hands of Ryan Williams. Lewis II almost had it. Here's Ramona with 19 seconds left. Need about 10 yards to be in field goal range, but they have to get out of bounds. Drones just throws it away. And looks like they're just going to punt it. Great punt. Gets it down at the 8-yard line. I assume San Marcos won't do much with this. Coach Jackson on the run. He's going to get 4 yards. And that'll be it. And we will go to halftime. Here's San Marcos with all the momentum in the world. They scored 3 points, scored 10 points unanswered at this point. And let's see if they can score again. Is there Cinco more with a hit there to jar that ball loose? Make it 2nd and 10. West had nowhere to go with that one, so it's going to be 3rd and 10 as he just throws it away to keep it safe. West finds Goat Jackson. He's hit by Moore, breaks off. Not many people do that. And isn't able to get the first down. He falls 1 yard short, and Marcos is going to be forced to punt it away. I believe this is the least amount of yards that Ramona started the ball on. So we're going to start it on the 17-yard line. Here's Drones, empty up front. He's going to take it. Beautiful run. Great slide at the end. Yep, that's a great read. Great route by Bo to just rub that defender away. Keep him occupied. Here's the play action. Drones finds Hogan. He's going to get the toe tap. Make it 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line. I haven't seen a lot of run plays. Bo, who did have his first rushing touchdown last week, hasn't seen a lot of action. As you're going to run the play action again to Hogan. Nice catch and run there. For 36 yards. There's Jones pass 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Jones dropped back. He's going to throw to Devin Corrant. He's going to get the first down at the 17-yard line. Drones to Hogan. Looks like 11 or 12 yards on that throw. Here they are at the 6-yard line. Have to capitalize here on the red zone. And it almost was a catch. James Hogan been featured a lot. Already targeted 4 times this drive. Jones to roll out, finds Deshaun Banks, and he's going to score a touchdown. Was targeting him all early in the first quarter. Kind of went away from him, and there he goes. He finds him just wide open, sitting there and waiting. Beautiful drive, way to end it off. What a start to the second half for Ramona's offense. Here's the SM offense. As I said, they looked really good last week. Has struggled a little bit this week. It's just a one-handed catch there by McAllister. They struggled a bit this week to just put the ball down the field. A lot of 3-and-outs. Ramona's done a great job of staying strong and holding firm. This is going to target McAllister again. He's going to get the first down. Almost picked off. Wika was right there, just a hair too late. Still gets the stop. 2nd and 14. 4-yard loss on that screen pass. There's Goat Jackson on the run. Ace Core Jr. and Cinco Moore team up to make a tackle. Both teams with only one conversion on 3rd down so far. West is going to roll out, look, and Hoffman's going to make the sack. 3-yard loss on the play. 4th and 12 for San Marcos. This hasn't been a great game. When we look at the game last year, it was Murphy who didn't have as great as a game as you would hope. Threw the pick 6 to Ruckus. Just had a tough time against the Ramona pass defense. And this year hasn't been a turnover for Ramona, but they've been very strong on the defense side of the ball. And offensively, they've capitalized when they need to. There's drones to Hogan. Tries to reach out. 2nd and inches. 8 catches for 104 yards. Really good start for the freshman tight end. And he's getting featured a lot as there goes his 9th catch for a first down. Drones trying to target Ryan Williams on that play. Broken up by number 40. On 2nd and 10, Drones tried to find Jaden Bowe, who's been extremely quiet, not like him. As we remember, he was lighting up the receiver charts for the first 2 weeks. Quieted down a little bit in these last 2. Drones breaks a tackle and is able to get it out of bounds. Great throw, way to avoid a sack. 4th and 10 still. One of those things that San Marcos is going to miss is Bjorn. Once he gets his hands on you, there was no way you were getting off. But not the case on that play. And I said no picks so far, and there goes one. Ace Core Jr. is going to take it all the way back for a pick 6. I stand corrected. Announcer curse has worked in my favor as he tried to target McAllister there, but a bit of a poorly thrown ball, and then Ace Core Jr. just being in the right spot. See the sideline, Kyron Drones hyping his guy up. That's CB1 for you. But the kick is good. It's going to make it 28-10. The defensive guys hyping up their boy, the freshman Ace Core Jr., showing why he deserves to be corner 1. So a game that looked like it had a lot of life has started to become lifeless at this current moment. We'll see if Ivan West can change that. He still has time in the fourth and third quarter, but he's going to have to score right now. But this Ramona defense does not seem to be ready to let up. Here's Ace Core Jr. again. Tries to make a tackle. Kajante Young helps to bring down Goat Jackson. Makes it 2nd and 7. Here's Ivan West. Goes out to... Oh! Ace Core Jr. forces a fumble. Kawika picks it up. Reminiscent of last week when Trayvon Austin had his pick and then helped force a fumble with Kawika. This time Wika picks up this fumble. And Ramona now has 5 turnovers over the last 2 weeks. Jones, as they do give it to Bo. He's going to get about 11 yards there for the first down. Drones pass to Ryan Williams for 8 yards is good as he gets out of bounds. Oh, no, he doesn't get out of bounds. Oh, he does get out of bounds. Sorry, clock doesn't stop. And that's it for the third quarter. So we saw not 1, but 2 turnovers on back-to-back drives. Ace Core Jr., the man, with a pick 6 and then a forced fumble. So here's Ramona on there. I'm sorry, on the opponent's 37-yard line. They're going to give it back to Bo. He's going to get them 2 yards, it looks like. Makes it 3rd and 1. Jones finds Bo. There's Jones. He's going to take off, has the room, gets 6 yards, makes it 2nd and 4. And they're going to go single set again. Play action this time. Jones is going to throw. And to Bo again, he's going to get 7 yards. Lewis is going to get a tackle. It looks like SM just has no answer for what is going on. And James Hogan has been featured all game, finally gets a touchdown. So Ramona up 35-10. As I said, I thought this game was going to be a bit closer. This Ramona offense and defense just came to play this week. And like I said, both teams coming off losses. Someone had to win. Unfortunate. San Marcos just wasn't prepared coming into the Riverside Stadium. Another fumble. Matvey Michkov and Kawika Wika is going to recover another one. Let the violence roll on for the Ramona defense. 3 turnovers in back-to-back games. Jones hands off to Bo. Nothing there. Carter with the stop. 1-yard tackle for loss. There's Bo. He's going to get the 6-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Again to Bo. He's going to get the first down. There's Bo. He's going to get 5 yards. Bo to Hogan. He's going to make the catch. Get out of bounds. Drones tried to hit Ryan Williams. Looks like it bounced off his arm. Wasn't prepared for the throw. 2nd and 10 on the 11-yard line. Drones going to roll out. Nothing there. 3rd and 10. Drones throws, finds J-Bo. As I said, pretty quiet, but he does end up on the scoreboard. Ramona's offense is humming. As you see, the violins are out. It's a true orchestra. And the conductor, Kyron Drones, is putting on a show. I talked about the stingy defenses of everybody else. I didn't give my team enough credit. Defense has been extremely stingy today, showing up in every way, passing, running wise. And it goes way further than just the turnovers. They've just been making plays and keeping this team out of the red zone. Really haven't seen past the 50 a lot this game. And just been a suffocating game for SM as this Ramona defense has just shown up time and time again. Here's West is going to look and find McAllister. Jones is quick to stop that as he only gets a 1-yard gain. Tried to target Kajante Young. No fly zone over there. West has to just throw it away. His pocket collapses a little bit, and you hear the Ramona fans hype and on their feet for this defense. 4th and 9 for Ivan West. He's going to scramble, look, throw deep. Matt Vemichkov with another swat. Nothing on this defense. Ward had absolutely no chance. Matt Vemichkov was all over it. Jones tries to give it to Bo, doesn't get anywhere, still stays at the line of scrimmage. Here's Jones, drops back to pass, finds Corrant for only a 2-yard gain. Jones throw to J-Bo is complete. Ramona at the 20-yard line, and they look poised to score another one. Is already their highest scoring game, but points are points, and Jones just throws it at the feet, I think, of Hogan there. It's wide open. So we'll try it again on 2nd down and 10. Jones fits it. Williams bounces off. Gets 7 yards there. Makes 3rd 3. And we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. There's Bo. He's going to take it up to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. They're going to go back to their single set. Bo's going to carry it and get down to the 1-yard line. 6-yard rush. Almost there. Would have been his 2nd touchdown in 2 weeks. We'll see if they go back to him. And they do. Bo is going to get it. Nothing there for him. 3rd and goal. And I think that'll be all she wrote. Ramona's going to keep it respectful. Yep. So they finally put a win back on the board. Took 3 weeks, but we're back. Ramona 2-1-1. SM is going to fall to 1-3. Unfortunate start to their season. But that's all. Thanks for watching. Another win for the Ram Nation. Until next time, shout out to the player of the game, Ace Core Jr. Way to show out. Way to play like a stud. And way to be the cornerback one that we've needed. That's all. Have a good one. We're out.